Good morning, you two pipe smokers. Smoking my Stanwell poker I got from Eric, the blue collar piper, 9 millimeter. Great pipe. It's actually one of my new favorites. Smokes really well. Thank you, Eric. And I was watching Kane Rod Piper's video. I'll put the link down in the bucket. Matter of fact, check out his channel. He does really good pipe repair. If you need a stem, he makes stems and that type of thing. And he does some really nice videos. He always has the YTPC concerns at the top of his plate, and he just wants to do the best he can for the community, as most of us do. And anyway, he does these Friday ride homes, which I'm becoming a fan of. Does a cool thing with the video. You can see where he's driving, and he's a two-camera type of deal. And it's been interesting. I like it. Thank you, Mike, for doing them. And what he touched on a subject that I was dwelling on today, actually last night, and he was watching Eric's Blue Collar Piper restore a pipe. And I'm not going to go into all the details. And basically, Eric made some statements about stain, and Kane Rod Piper, as he was watching it, was getting fired up. And it's not in a bad way of that. Why is he bashing stain and this type of thing? And at the end of the day, the pipe came out really nice, and Kane Rod said it was just not the way I would have done it, but the outcome was just as good or maybe even better. And he wasn't being critical at the end of Eric. I mean, he was as he was watching it, but he squared that in his mind by the end of the video, and it wasn't meant in any disrespect to Eric. I just want to make that clear. But it sparked an interest of mine in that I'm wondering how many arguments over the years or disagreements I've had with people because something wasn't done the way I would have done it. And I think that's a thing of human nature. I think we all tend to think our way is the best way, whether it's tying your shoelace or tying a tie or smoking a pipe. We all think our way is the best. And when you see somebody deviate from that, they're wrong. And that could be nothing further from the truth. What matters, number one, is that the person doing whatever they're doing is happy and satisfied with the results. That's the bottom line. So I'm thinking of how many possibly even critical things like divorce and everything is determined of a stupidity of because somebody's not doing something the way you would do it. You know, an interesting thing. I was watching. I'm a fan of. I like cooking shows, and I watch diners, drive-in, and dives. And there was a show once that the place was in business for like 70 years, and this guy's brother passed away, and he was now running it, and he had all his brother's recipes, and he made whatever the brother made exactly the way the same pan. That's how detailed the recipes were, and he made this concoction in a large pan, and he had a spoon, and he put the spoon in the pan and wrapped the tray with tinfoil and then stuck it in the oven. And the host of the show says, "Why aren't you going to take the spoon out?" He says, "No." "Well, why? Why are you putting the spoon in the oven?" He says, "Because that's the way my brother did it." He said, "But you think the spoon is altering the taste?" He said, "I don't know, but that's the way my brother did it, and that's the way I'm going to do it." So the point is, a lot of times things become habit for us. I've watched videos on the opposite end of the spectrum where I watch somebody do something I do that I think I'm good at, do it easier and a faster way. And I said, son of a bitch, why didn't I think of that? So the bottom line is, boys and girls, is to keep an open mind. Don't be so quick to pass judgment. Wait till the end result. And maybe only if somebody asks for your opinion should you offer it. And maybe that would prevent a lot of disagreements or possibly even arguments. You know, the other day, on a similar note, I had to take a friend of mine to the airport. So I pulled out of his house and I attempted to make a right turn. He said, "Where are you going?" I said, "Well, to the airport." "Why are you going right?" I said, "Well, that's the way I would go." "No, it's faster. You go to left in this way." All right, so I went his way. But when we're having a discussion, and a lot of times I was busting the chops, he says, "Why do you think this is faster? The other way, my way is faster." And we're going back and forth. And I'm thinking about that yesterday after Kane Rod's video, and I'm saying, this is a perfect example. We're having an argument or discussion, however you want to put it, and I was busting my friend's chops more than anything. But at the end of the day, does it really matter which way we went? And it really doesn't. We're probably talking minutes or seconds difference, probably. And it's just because that's not the way he would have went. So as humans, I think we all have that. My way is the better way, and it's no truth to that. And everybody needs to do things at their own pace, at their own style, and that's what makes the world go round. So anyway, I thought that was an interesting observation. Tell me what you think. I'll leave Kane Rod's link to his video that he discussed this down in the bucket. And peace and happiness to all, and have a pipe. Catch you on the next one.